everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 110, sort of a landmark, of Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 3 Open Morrowind with modifications. Hope you guys are doing fantastically, excellently well out there. We seem to be in the Bitter Coast region. We did a pretty wild quest not too long ago, might have been last episode, taking on, let's just say a very eccentric or enchanted Imperial who was swimming around down in the Namawiya Grotto. First time seeing that, and here we are. So we were going to head into Thalos. I don't know if this is where that Skycrest dude could be. Oh, we left you. Poisonous touch does not work. Oh, the object is broken. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I could not get my F1s. Right, our F1 is broken, so that's going to go to Dweema Jinx Sword. And 2 is... 3 is Poisonous Touch, 4 Heart Heal. 2 should be... Spark Stars. I think that would work. Alright, let's go in with 1. Take you out, sir. Okay, short blade increased. Let's heal. Boom, son. This archer was doing me dirty with iron arrows. Take the longbow. And we'll take the bone meal. That's it. Alright. We left some stuff in here, apparently. We were chased out of here by ghosts, I remember now. Grab this ectoplasm. I don't remember what else was in here, though, and I don't remember if we completed the entire dungeon. I don't think this is where we found the Mentor's Ring. We ended up leaving an iron candlestick, a common robe, and common shoes. We can stick those on the skelly here. What's that? Clovian fur, Curus. Alright. But success. Okay, we were not in here. Scroll of Divine Intervention. Grave Dust. We've got Hackalow, Warhide, Fire Petal. Nice little find here. A locked chest. It's now unlocked. Has a extravagant ring worth 120. Not bad. And in here we've got a Amulet of Enterprise, Fortified Mercantile, 7 points. But it's only worth 4. I don't think I'm going to take it. That looked like a Pylon Index, but it appears to be a Thalos chest key. I guess that's if you're really down bad and don't have a lockpick. You're really in a bad way. Okay, so that is Thalos. Very short and sweet, but definitely cool. We'll head out and continue our exploration over here because we do want to find... Oops. We do want to find cave over here. Oh boy, there's a couple of cliff races. They go back that way. I don't think that's the island I want to be on. There's a true. Yeah, let's head to this island, I guess. A little water walk. How long does the water walk last? Let's see. 60 seconds. Okay, plenty of time. This is Cliff Racer Isle here. I don't know if we've been on this island. Girdle-tailed. Nice medium armor. My dwarven sword taking a beating though. Were we over here? We might have been. Yeah, we're back here again. Arissa.
I see you. Hello.
Elzarian again. What can I do for you? Tell me where to go. I don't see any more islands out this way. Let's go ahead and walk over to this one, I guess. Maybe that one? Some pearls, but also probably heck of a lot of fish in here. These look like just rocks. That's not going to help us. Go to this island, I guess? Water walking is surely helping, though. I see a drew and a fish right there. Alright, let's get on this island. We have definitely not been to this island yet. I say definitely, maybe. Maybe, definitely. Definitely, possibly, maybe. We've certainly been here. Oh boy. Mud crabs hovering. Mud crab hover island, baby. I didn't realize the hackle-low grows so freely out here. I did not recognize it. Sloth fern. That's cool. I have not been picking the mushrooms. Okay, there's this, whatever that is. I don't know if that's added by Tamriel Rebuilt. Or what? Oh no, we're in the water. hope if I had some sunlight to look around with. Hackalo. Oh, so that's where Hackalo comes in. Those type of bundles. It seems pretty rare. I guess that's why the price makes sense. Oh, hello. Another tomb. This could be Sars Ancestral. Or Saris. This could be where... I'm low on stamina. This could be where, Skycrest and them are. Alright, let's just go to Poisonous Touch. Let's quick save and quick rest. We can't, there's enemies nearby. Let's go in Saris. Oh, did we get lucky there? What in the world? Wow. Okay, Amulet of Levitate. We'll just go over that way. Oh boy. What a door trapped. Oh, there's something here. Trapped disarmed security goes to 23. Ah, don't try to secure him. Oh dear. What kind of enemy was that? Whatever it is, we're going to head in with the Steel Jink Blade of the Aegis. Oh! Okay. I don't think poison's going to work on undead, so how about... Bloodfire? No. How about Cruel Flame Bolt Ring? This thing is like a... Oh my gosh. It's on target, so I could back up a bit. This is like some kind of Bone Lord. Look at this thing. It is a Bone Lord. Wow, 6 bone meal and a lesser soul gem. And use the entire charge of this one ring. Alright, let's quick save. We need a different ring. Well, first we have to go in with this. Alright, now let's throw on. Summon, get him. Oh, why is he punching? Let's try that again. Still punching. That is crazy. Even Tonto. Gotcha. Bone Lord. Common soul gem and 6 bone meal. Earn with grave dust. Skelly B, where's your weapon at, bro? You lost it in Oblivion? Alright, let's see. Ooh. Moon Sugar. Someone here. I've been hitting the old Moon Sugar. Sugar Trail. Got a ring. A Flame Bolt ring. Fire damage 1 to 4. I think we gotta leave that behind. Even for us, 1 to 4 is a little bit of nothing at all. And we've got Trapped. Huh, pretty well trapped. There we go. Unlocked, and we've got 83 gold and an apprentice's probe. Now you gotta look in here carefully because there could often be... I can't believe we're fighting BONELORDS. That is wild. I don't think that's like a spawn because of our level. I think that's just what's in here. There's not much level scaling in that sense in the game. Well, there is some. Let's come down this way. What do we have here? Just some bones. Oh my, what do we have here? Shrine of Saint Veloth. Donation of 5, receive a blessing. Veloth's indwelling, which is going to fortify our magic of 10 points. Book of Rest and Endings. The pages of the Book of Rest and Endings are filled with obscure bits of cult mumbo-jumbo, the ritual for ending of Wrathmen. From 50 fathers frozen in slave past, ripped from the wraith loom, sunder the life weave, lock tight in earth grip, hold firm and grave fast. I'm gonna grab that because it's simply weird, and we're gonna drop it in Balmora, but we're over encumbered. Probably gonna drop the Colobian Fur Cuirass if I must. Quality fire resist, yoink. Cloth sack. Ooh. Cobberry, heather, bitter green, ash salts, yoink. Wow, this place is huge. There's a dead adventurer there. Here's more potions. Frost shield, standard fortified personality. I thought I saw something about a key over here. I thought I accidentally hovered over a key. I was probably wrong though. Yeah. Alright, let's go down here. Here we've got a dead rogue with a cool flame sword. Pick, apprentice, journeyman probe, a book of an old Dwemer book, 19 gold. Cool armor and stuff. Let's check out this old Dwemer book. We have 2 pounds to spare, so we're not taking any of this armor. Let's see what we've got here. This book appears to be written in an unknown Dwemer language. From the schematics, it appears to be a manual on fabrication of metals. Okay, you're just a ancestor ghost. Ectoplasm. Guess we grab all the grave dust we carry. Don't want the ashy M. Take the expensive ring though. Got crab meat on the altar. We'll take the heather. Often there's like gems. We'll see. They often blend right in with the backgrounds in those ash pits. Oh, that was trapped? Oops. And it just led right out here. I don't have a cure poison. What is happening to me? Poison trap, 46 1 point for 46 seconds. Do we have a cure poison spell? Well, let's actually look for it. No, we don't. No way to cure poison. That's problematic to say the least. Is that a gem right there? No, that is crab meat. Don't you hate when you mistake some crab meat for a gem? You're like, I could have sworn there was a gem. Oh, just crab meat. Oh, okay. He destroyed our strength, but off the chest in here. We, of course, can restore 50 strength. Or we can rest until healed. Let's quick save and rest until healed. Looks like we might have cleared this place out. I can move again. 3 urns. Triple your score there. A bone walker. We've got an ampulla pod. Grab that. Small chest with a ring of fire fist. Wow. That is nasty. Damage health 5 to 12. Fire damage 5 to 12. That is nasty. That looks like a key. Yep, Sara's chest key. See, there's little things often hidden. Black lichen. Yep, it unlocked it. Sara's chest key. 1 gold and iron greaves. And then we've got this one back here, which is lock 20 and trapped. Key does not work there. I'm curious because there's been keys for everything else. What if we detect key? Spell. What's the radius on this? 50 feet for 5 seconds. Okay, I don't see anything on the map. No key for this one. So let's get down here. Probe it. Unlock it. See what we got. We've got an iron right bracer. Cunning, contempt, confusion. Wow, 350 for that book. And a gold piece. This place has been the place of interesting books, it seems. What can we drop, though? I'm not carrying any crab meat. The iron candlestick. And keys are weightless, of course. Fortify personality. Grief weighs 5 pounds. If I get rid of that grief, we do have a Sujama, we do have a Nord Mead. I hate getting rid of that though, it comes in so handy at times. Yeah, I mean, let's just drink the grief. Call it a day. What else was here? Was there something else? There was. Second letter from Orin Drez. Most merciful master. You recently sent me to Rihat to track down the makers of that dang book in Gasta Kavada Kavakis. I humbly report my success. The book was created by Black Cat Books, one of the many minor publishing houses in this city. I questioned my captives in detail. They all lied, of course, and were quite willing to tell me anything I wished to hear before the end. By the common parts of their lies, I believe I know what occurred. The workers knew nothing and were worthless. One of the unliving came up with a plan. I do not know which one. Each blamed one of the others. Nevertheless, under pain of noon, they spoke of their plan. Nagasta Kavada Kavakis is not their only wicked book. They have written several books, all of them false or full of meaningless text. Each book was intended for a wealthy clientele that prefers not to make their affairs public. Nagasta Kavada Kavakis was the book targeted to those who practice our sacred art. I must admit their plan worked. We did not know until recently that the book was a fraud, and other practitioners continue to pay high prices for copies. The unliving I have captured. Using the knowledge from the most recent addition to our library, I have formed their souls into a charming necklace. The corpses of the workers serve me. This is not enough for their crimes. When I think of all the gold they have made at our brother's expense, all the hours we wasted, no, it is not enough. I shall return the necklace to you at my earliest convenience. Perhaps you can trade them for one of Nagasta's memories. That would be an appropriate fate. Your ever humble servant, Oren Drez. There's a third letter? What in the world? Master, if this letter reaches you before I do, know that I am on my way. Swiftly and by air, I feel responsible for this unfortunate state of affairs and will do everything in my power to defeat our common foe. We may even acquire the memories in the process. Your ever humble servant, Oren Drez. What in the world is this? I have never seen this. I don't see any more letters. Now I'm wondering what else is in this place. We have letter 1 and 3. I think. Where do they show up? We do have the letters, right? Are they scrolls? Am I blind here? I can't see where they could possibly be. Do they disappear after reading them? That's rather odd. But okay. Oh. Second letter and third letter. I did find a cool ring out of the deal, but that's bizarre. This must be for some quest. If we look in the journal, maybe the journal now has the quest. No, it doesn't look like we, something about the Nagasta book. I guess we'll know it when we get it, guys. So, right now, this part of the tomb is cleared, I'd say. I don't see anything else. Makes me want to pay much closer attention, though. Like, come back over here and see. Very hard to notice. Oh, there it is. Letter from Oren Drez. Most merciful master, I am most ashamed to report that I have not completed the tasks you set for me, but I am writing on an unrelated matter. A slowed merchant passed through Tyr just 2 days ago. I know you desire a full translation of Kavada Kavakis, so when I saw the airship glide into port, I felt I should attempt to obtain such a translation on your behalf. I ran back to my rooms at the inn to get my copy of the book. The Slode at the docks claimed that he could not translate the book due to youth and ignorance. He expressed great doubt that any book was written by a Slode, even claiming that they have no written language, which only causes misunderstanding. Fortunately, he agreed to a meeting with the captain of the airship in exchange for a handful of minor souls of troublesome beasts. And so I ascended the gondola. I shall try to present my conversation with the captain to the best of my recollection. Your business is not known to this one. I have acquired a book that I believe was written by a Slode. I'm willing to pay well for an accurate translation. Impossible, a violet pearl, a tame sea. Let this one observe the book. He read the brief contents of the book, an unreadable expression on his, for lack of a better term, face. Tells you this one 2 things with no obligation. Please tell me whatever you can. First, this one will not translate this book. Surely we can come to some arrangement. Nothing may alter the outcome, said the captain. Foreordained, star-crossed, observed, all its fates collapsed. I don't understand. The second, no isomorphisms between this book and the Slode. A book for fools is this. The captain threw the book back at the wall, damaging the spine, as you can see when it is returned with this letter. I was devastated. I did not know whether to believe the captain or not, but I knew I would not find what I sought here. Know you this, remembrances this one contains of, one known to the substantial as Nagasta, such this one would lend to you in your temporary ways. You have memories of Nagasta? Indeed, hatched am I from the very pool. How will you give me a memory, a spell, or inspection this one allows at the time of the sale, on penalty of forgetting? Now the terms this one is willing to discuss. Memories, 6 months, 7 events, 8 secrets. This one offers of the one known as Nagasta. What is your offer? We bargained for over an hour, but in the end I could not meet his price. The price in Drake's was far too high to even think of transporting it, much less paying it. He was willing to accept a certain quantity or quality of soul gems, but I could not quite understand his terms. If I am correct, he wanted the equivalent of over 50% soul gems filled with the souls of Greater Daedra and Altmer. If I had the empty gems, I might be able to collect that many in a year, but I could not collect so many in the few days his ship would stay in port. He expressed a passing interest in my own soul, but he seemed to know that I was in your service. Forgive me, Master, but at that moment I almost wished I was free. Once I returned to the ground, I was not certain whether the captain was honest or if it was all a trick. The captain said that his ship would pass through Necrom in a few months. I hope this letter reaches you before the ship arrives. If you can reach him personally, perhaps you will negotiate better than I, your ever humble servant, Orin Drez. So, I remember an Orin Drez, I think, but that's interesting. Maybe when we're back around the Tamriel rebuilt stuff, we can see what that stuff does, if anything. Talk to the Slode. That'd be cool. What is this? 4th letter. You have slain my master. There is no place you can hide. Your foe, Orin Drez. Well, that just makes it even more crazy. Is there a boss in here with that bone walker it? By boss, I mean like boss, like the Slode was in here? Or maybe he's yet to be in here? Wow, this is wild. This is some unforeseen craziness, but let's save. Let's come down this way. I'll see how long we've been playing. 33 minutes. Let's equip the steel jig blade. Wow, that's the whole dungeon. Whoa. Oh, I want more, I want more. Dead Rogue, is that him? Because he had a Dwemer book, I think, right? That must have been. Or, I don't know if it must have been, but it might have been, I should say. We just make sure there's absolutely nothing else. This game hides details so well. Oh, was this the book then? By the Slode, not of Rest of Endings or the old Dwemer book, but Cunning, Contempt, Confusion. The guide for the conservators of House Drez. No, the way of cunning is the anticipation of Amalexia. The warrior is the ratchet. The warrior is unmoving while the ratchet is turned ever so slightly each day. The warrior is slow but only advances, never retreats. Of every servant and slave ask, how can they turn the ratchet a tiny bit? Of every unexpected development ask, how can this turn the ratchet a tiny, tiny bit? The mage is the flood. The mage spews forth fire in the right hand and lightning in the left hand like a broken sluice gate. The mage stands at the gate while the flood destroys all before him. Of every enemy ask, can I strike now with all my might and win? Of every situation ask, would it improve my position to flood this place? The thief is the pit. The thief digs a pit, covers it, and sets a bait to attract the foe. The thief hides while tools do the necessary work. Of every superior ask, what can I use for bait? Of every conversation ask, where can I lay my traps? What words shall construct them? The morning star is the beginning. When your plans come to fruition, open the pall, close the sluice gate, cover the pit, and make everything as it was before, save that your goal is achieved. The fewer things change, the fewer the consequences, the less resistance. The decree. Should the law be public and plain? What good is a public law if even slaves can quote the law to their betters? What good is a law that cannot bend to your current situation? Decree laws secretly and write them ambiguously. The law must ever be your servant, not your master. When making important decisions or decreeing laws, consult the heavens. The heavens are always changing and encourage clever interpretations. Know the difference between dawn and dusk. A different style, a different kind of minister is required for endeavors that are new and daring versus those which are old and routine. The way of contempt is the anticipation of Sothasil, the winding. Contempt starts in the mind, contempt for your superiors, contempt for your slaves and servants, contempt for the houses, contempt for all foreigners. Let your contempt be your motivator, there is none better. The train of gears. Contempt spreads by words in a long chain of grievances. Speak a few words to make the first tiny gear, then another few words days later to make a larger gear that fits the first perfectly. With each new gear, their contempt grows. When the last gear is larger than they are, you can control them entirely by turning the first tiny gear. The escapement. Contempt must be encouraged and released beat by beat. Those not of our house pretend to despise contempt and will flee from its display, but there is no better way to turn them to your cause than a steady drumbeat of reminders. Do not make them face their contempt. Do not make them admit their contempt. Merely prevent them from forgetting it. Remind them how they hate their victims and how they will beg you to lead them. The pendulum. In weak Dunmer, contempt swings hard from sloth to rash action and back in an instant. In strong Dunmer, contempt swings back and forth, lower and lower, until it strikes down the greatest men. Both are useful. The rule. Should the leader's motivations be known? The weak would say no, only that the law should be known, so that the best followers of the law are promoted. But how can you achieve your goals if they are known? Make certain desires known to your followers so that they may compete to win your favor. Reward those who achieve your goals without ever leaving the shadows. Reward those who most cleverly interpret your rule in your favor. Punish those who are caught. Punish those who place their own goals ahead of your own. Allow them their victories as long as they are lesser. Stay at the center of the web where there are many strings to pull. Avoid the edges where your choices are limited. Never hang by a single thread. The way of confusion is the anticipation of Vivek. The mouth is not action. Confuse your enemies and followers by saying one thing and doing another, by promising one thing today and another tomorrow. Some of your words should be in favor of your goals and some against it. Some of your actions should be in favor of your goals and some against them. Make sure the actions against them are ineffective. The hands are not method. A ruler should make some of his goals known to certain followers. Only those who further the ruler's goals should be thrust forward. Those who fulfill their own goals as well are doubly rewarded, for success is its own reward. Those who fulfill their own goals at the expense of the ruler's goals should be thrust down. The head is not legitimacy. Titles and ranks mean little. They are but tokens in the game, and rarely the most valuable. If your ruler is deposed, follow him even into exile. If a necessary ally is exposed, cover him. If you owe nothing to a man, when he ascends to the throne of the empire, you still owe him nothing. If you owe your life to a Drez, when he falls to the gutter, you still owe him your life. Bind your allies in a web of mutual favors, mutual desires, and mutual secrets. The following. Should those who do not rule respect the title or the mayor? The title is merely words and will often be given to the unworthy. The mayor will remember your deeds, while the next holder of the title may be a stranger. Hold all titles and outside positions in secret contempt. Appear compliant while working to reduce the power and respect of titles, houses, and foreigners, and dismantling their plans. Place personal loyalty above all. Serve your master in all things, regardless of his title. Serve your master secretly if you must, even in disgrace and exile. When your master becomes unworthy, or when it is time for you to become the master, first gather loyalty about yourself. A rank without followers is a useless burden. Then plot with your followers in darkness and deceit. Strike quickly with guaranteed success. Cover your deeds in shadow. Thus you may become a master and make an impression on the other masters who never saw your hands. That book is actually terrifying, and I do not like it. That's pretty crazy. And that was House Drez. Cunning, Contempt, and Confusion, House Drez, yeah. That is crazy, bro. And it kind of reminds me of some real world stuff, but I'm not going to get into all that. Oh, wait a minute. There is, ever so slightly, a ledge up there. I would be remiss to not explore it. I do not see anything, but it would be a nice place to have hid something. This must be another Tamriel rebuilt dungeon or something. Ancestral Tomb. Huh. What was that? No, there was something else, wasn't there? What to do with this? So I was way over here. No, it was that chest, I think. Yeah. Alright. I'm fairly happy. Fairly satisfied, I should say. Got some rare books and I don't know what to do with them. I guess take them next time to Old Ebonheart with us. Or like... who knows? Necron, maybe? Yeah, pretty wild adventure, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more. I would like to have you guys back as we play more. If you like this episode, go ahead and smash that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're new here, but do not feel pressure to do those things only if you choose to. It is all good either way. We left the flame bolt ring. It's only worth 5. And yeah, maybe we'll get into more of this type of content next time. I'll continue exploring around, seeing if there's anything else interesting in the area. We still haven't found Skycrest on an island west of Saint Denis. So there's that. Oh dear. So I hope to have you guys back then. Much more fun to be had. So until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well. We'll come down this way one more time. Just to see. It seemed bigger than it really was. I could be missing stuff along the way, but who knows? Yeah, that's right back here. Cool. And the rogue again just has a cruel flame sword. Nothing really worth carrying. Red guard lamellar cures, that's cool. Edge leather, okay. Oh, I'm just fascinated by this one, really. But anyway, that's enough for now. We will get on the path of more of these dungeons, potentially, in future episodes. I'll rest here until healed. Guys, this was episode 110. Super successful. Much love, peace, and joy to all of you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Come on back, you hear? Peace, guys. Bye-bye.